In 1971, my dad was released from the Army where he had been stationed in Turkey. He immediately flew home to Ashland, Oregon, where his first wife, Margaret, and my sister, Elizabeth, waited for him. There he attended Southern Oregon College for a few months, before deciding that his GI Bill would go farther and be more fun in Mexico. He bought an old Volkswagen bus, painted it to resemble a Turkish taxi, and trucked his entire family across the United States and into the town of Puebla, Mexico, where he studied art at the University of the Americas. After my dad's graduation in 1975, the entire family embarked on an elaborate road trip which, as planned, would take them out of Mexico, across Arizona, through California, and back into Oregon. However, my dad's van wasn't exactly meant for long road trips, and it was this fact that may have ultimately led to his residence in California. In Tucson, Arizona, the van's engine blew up, and he barely had enough money to have it replaced. He proceeded to drive into California and received his first glimpse of Yosemite National Park. He loved his first impression of California, but it didn't last long. Soon he was in the foggy, cold town of Dublin. The van's engine died again when he was there, but luckily a friend was able to tow the family into San Francisco, where they rented a house. Since he was too poor to buy a new car, my dad had no way of getting back to Oregon. Although he had wanted to pursue a career in art, the only jobs available to him had to do with his brief background in chemistry, and in 1976, he was forced to take a job working in the local glue factory. His wife found a job as a waitress, and both of them spent the next 3 years struggling to make a living while supporting the needs of their daughter. By 1980, he was living in Marin County and had been divorced from his wife. One day he noticed an ad in a local tabloid inviting 5 attractive, slim, intelligent, and fun men to spend dinner with a group of psychologists and create a, quote, memorable evening. Luckily for me, my dad responded to the letter, and although dozens of them were received, my dad's was one of the 5 letters chosen. My parents met at the dinner party and were instantly attracted to each other. They were married 5 years later, and shortly after, I was born. We settled down in Sonoma County and have been living there ever since.